Hello, welcome to Business News. Now, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timipre Sylva, pledges the federal government's support to the completion of the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical plant. He made this pledge during the official tour of the facility located at the Lekki Free Trade Zone in Lagos. While assessing the current stage of completion, we have details in this report. It's no ordinary visit here to the world's largest single-train petroleum refinery, with a capacity of 650,000 barrels per day and 838 kilotons per annum polypropylene plant. The convoy of the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources tours the facility in the company of other key players in the oil and gas upstream and downstream sectors. The president of Dangote Group plays host. After the first round of the tour, a briefing is held to give updates on the stage of completion.
What we want to also do here is the largest subsea pipeline infrastructure in any country in the world, and the whole target of this pipeline infrastructure is to handle 3 billion standard cubic feet of gas per day.
The tour continues exploring the 555 megawatts power plant and fertilizer complex, and then makes a stop at the heart of the refinery, the residue fluid catalytic cracking unit. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources pledges government support.
In terms of support, it will be in the area of feedstock. We have to discuss with him whether it's gas or crude oil feedstock and offtake. Government will guarantee some of these things.
The president of Dangote Group gives an insight into the $12 billion investment project.
Number one, we believe in Nigeria. And number two, we know that if we don't do it ourselves, nobody will come down here and do it for us. You know, there's a growth in population, almost 3% annually.
Our objective is the same, to make Nigeria a net exporter of petroleum products. And you can't do this until you have complementary activities by all stakeholders, the public and the private sector. And what we are doing with our refinery is to make them work.
NNPC reiterates this project does not mean a jettison of government aspect.
We need more. We are going to do more. We are trying to put in some splitter units, or what we call the condensate refinery, to complement all this total about 200,000 barrels additional capacity that we're going to add. And probably in another 5 years, the 650 from the Dangote, 455 from NNPC, and additional 200, you will see us well above the 400 million barrels capacity process.
Construction of the refinery and petrochemical plant is expected to be completed by the end of 2020, with production kicking off by 2021.